This time, Bambi isn't holding back because she's had enough. His ex-wife made a startling admission that is going viral on social media, just as fans thought Lil Scrappy was fighting for his life. Scrappy's purported critical condition was a PR stunt, and the fans' and family's emotional outpouring was in vain. Bambi went on a heated outburst late yesterday night, disclosing what fans are shocked, perplexed, and incensed about the charges. Nor is Mama D remaining silent. The family is utterly divided when Scrappy's mother supports him by making some startling statements of her own. She refers to it as Scrappy's worst lie to date, and I can assure you that her remarks were harsh. She says Scrappy was only playing the world to gain sympathy and influence, and that he was never in danger or close to death. Split, and according to sources, this tumultuous conflict may have deadly consequences. So, is this a resentful ex trying to harm Scrappy's name, or is Bambi telling the truth? The drama is only getting started, so hold on tight because you won't know who to believe when it's all over. Bambi's inflammatory accusations against Lil Scrappy fans gave them the impression that they were seeing a tragic medical fight, but Bambi's revelation that Scrappy's whole drama in the intensive care unit was a fabrication completely upended everything. Late last night, a mysterious Instagram post started it all. Social internet was rocked by Bambi's remarks, as she had previously refrained from talking about Scrappy's health issue. "It's funny how some people will do anything for you," she wrote. When Bambi revealed Lil Scrappy's recent hospitalization just days ago, fans immediately made the connection. It was reported that Scrappy was in critical condition, and his mother, Mama D, was among the family members requesting prayers. Hey, don't you all keep taking these lies at face value? Wake up! Fans weren't sure if Bambi was telling the truth, or if this was just a bitter ex trying to bring her son down after she posted a heartfelt video begging them to remember him. The argument was swift and vicious, with some fans jumping to her defense and saying she had no excuse for lying, while others were incensed and accused her of being heartless and trying to bring Scrappy down even as she was. This is one of the most repulsive publicity stunts ever if Bambi is telling the truth, but if she is lying, then she is truly evil. A fan wrote in a tweet, "No matter what occurred between you, you don't toy with a man's life like this." Another admirer remarked, "Bambi girl, no matter what happened between you." The tension was tremendously high, but Bambi didn't stop there. An hour later, she doubled. "Come on, don't you all believe everything you see online? Everyone is desperate for attention, so they have to create a whole story." Livin took to Instagram to spill more tea, and this time she didn't hold back. Bambi, sitting in her car with dark sunglasses, looked angry and determined. She took a deep breath and let it all out. Her tone was cold and unmistakable as she accused Scrappy of making up his medical emergency to get attention, and then she dropped the bombshell that left everyone in shock. If you want to know the truth, let's talk about the ICU hospital stay that was all for show, with no doctor saying he was dying and no life. I don't support any of that, just a lot of cameras, a lot of crocodile tears, and a lot of lies that fans couldn't believe they were hearing. Bambi was basically saying that Scrappy staged the entire situation to get sympathy and media attention, and the response was quick, with people swarming the comments section and demanding receipts. Some called Scrappy attention-seeking and dramatic, while others thought she was right. Just as things were starting to settle down, screenshots from a supposed hospital employee started to circulate. Bambi is vehemently accusing her of trying to ruin his career because their relationship ended badly. If she's lying, this is pure evil. But if she is telling the truth, Scrappy needs to explain himself. Bambi needs to provide evidence. The evidence Bambi was referring to was that Scrappy's condition wasn't really that bad. "I work at the hospital where Scrappy was admitted, and all I can say is that it wasn't as bad as you guys think." Fans went crazy over it. The news spread like wildfire, and soon after, Scrappy's mother, Mama D, found out. If you know anything about Mama D, you already know she wasn't the worst. As she spoke up for her son, her voice was trembling with rage. "How can you? You have no right to treat my child with such disdain. You want to sit here and tell lies while my son was battling for his life?" She was about to say nothing, but she quickly responded emotionally with a furious Instagram story that had fans talking right away. "You are a bitter, bitter woman, and God doesn't like ugly." The video ended after that, but the drama only got worse for May, when Bambi refused to back down and posted another cryptic message that left fans frantically searching for answers. The truth always comes out, so you all keep believing fairy tales if you'd like to. People were going crazy. Was Bambi hinting that she had proof? Was she going to drop some sort of receipt that everyone was glued to? As everyone waited on their screens to see what would happen next, Scrappy had remained silent throughout the chaos. But that was about to change because, just when everyone thought things couldn't get any messier, an unexpected turn of events took the internet by storm. The internet was already in disarray, but Scrappy finally broke his silence, and what he had to say entirely changed everything at once. "Y'all really out here saying I F this man, you're cold," was the caption of Scrappy's Instagram post, which immediately went viral after hours of accusations. "God saved me even though I nearly didn't make it. Fans, I'm not one to prove anything to anyone." At first, Scrappy had kept to himself, letting Mama D do most of the fighting for him. Bambi should apologize, but why does this picture look old? Something doesn't add up. The comments went crazy, revealing that this man was actually in the hospital. People began looking at the picture, zooming in to see if it was really recent, and then one internet detective saw that Scrappy was wearing the exact same. This image from 2018 shows him recycling hospital PCS, similar to a photo he posted of himself in a car accident years earlier. The tweet went viral, garnering hundreds of thousands of likes and retweets, and the whole story started to shift to show that Bambi was telling the truth. Within minutes, fans started using the hashtag #Gate. Disagreeing with the truth, some people persisted in supporting Scrappy, claiming that he might have accidentally used an outdated photo and that this did not imply that he was lying about being sick, while others were positive that he had been caught lying about everything. But before Scrappy could even respond to the photo controversy, Bambi reappeared with receipts this time, and she smirked as she started the video while browsing. "All right, let's do this," she remarked through her phone, "so you don't actually believe everything you see on mine." She then showed what looked to be text exchanges from Scrappy, talking with someone about how he was inflating his health condition to garner attention. "We just need to keep it running a little longer." The communication read, "The blob's running with it is an unknown contact, and you're sure because Bambi would not believe it. Scrappy man, they're eating this up." "Wow, this is pure manipulation, Scrappy. I knew something wasn't right about this whole situation, and Bambi was right all along. Let her talk, nobody will believe her over me." Fans were shocked because, if these texts were real, Scrappy had been lying the entire time and knew that Bambi might expose him. In response to Scrappy's demand that he explain himself, Scrappy did something completely unexpected. He deleted his Instagram account. The conspiracy theory quickly became out of control, and he deactivated OA. If this was a hoax, why would he run something shady? Meanwhile, Mama D was still fighting valiantly to defend her son, and she went live on Instagram. Some fans felt sorry for Mama D, claiming she was merely a mother trying to protect her son, while others believed she was complicit in the lie and merely trying to hide it. Suddenly, an anonymous source came forward with the voice recording, which entirely changed everything. She sobbed, saying Bambi was trying to ruin Scrappy's career and she would rather not see my baby win. The leaked audio, which was posted by a website called Gossip Plug, purported to be a recording of a phone conversation between Scrappy and a close friend. In the clip, a man who is purportedly Scrappy can be heard laughing and saying, "Bro," and I got everybody feeling sorry for me. Fans were astonished and even blogs fell for it. This was some reality TV, and if the audio was authentic, it meant Scrappy had staged everything from the hospital stay. The internet went completely crazy for Scrappy at this point because he really faked all of this for attention. Bambi was right the entire time, and some fans even started calling for him to be fired because they felt that this was too much, even for a reality TV drama. She responded to the emotional social media posts by saying, "I told you we did, but you all called me bitter." A woman claiming to be a nurse at the hospital where Scrappy was allegedly receiving treatment commented on a blog post saying, "I don't know what's going on online, but I can tell y'all this. Scrappy was never in critical condition. He was here, but it wasn't like how they made it seem he was." This was another unexpected twist that hit the internet. As if things couldn't get any worse, Bambi revealed in a podcast that Scrappy had pulled stunts like this before, so this isn't even the first time, but you guys would rather not do it. After all, he wasn't on life support and his fans exploded again, so he really eyed the bro. When everyone thought the drama couldn't possibly happen, Bambi just smiled and said, "You're all going to find out soon enough." The host pressed for details, asking what she meant. Fans were desperate for Scrappy to return and clear his name at this point, but his silence was only making people more suspicious. Escalate any further, something shocking happened. Scrappy's own close friend betrayed him and made a shocking confession. The internet was already in flames, but just when everyone thought the drama had reached its peak, Scrappy's close friend spoke to a popular gossip show and revealed something shocking that rocked the entertainment industry. Bambi was right all along, and you called her bitter. Look, I haven't even lied. This whole thing was staged. Scrappy was never in any serious condition. He was just trying to get people talking, and it worked. For heaven's sake, the internet went crazy. Especially after his divorce from Bambi. He has been desperate lately and kept saying that no one was checking on him anymore. No shows, no bookings, telling him that people no longer cared. So he came up with a way to get people talking about him and make them think he was fighting for his life, hoping that once he recovered, they would support him again. Fans were shocked, so every tearful post, every emotional hospital update, and even Mama D's dramatic reactions were just one big act. But once Bambi started talking, he had to quickly change things up because she ruined his entire plan. The friend's revelation that Scrappy had actually planned to prolong this situation, the crazy part, and that he was supposed to take a turn for the worse before making a miraculous recovery was what really infuriated people, and social media was alive with reactions. However, Mama D refused to back down and went on Instagram Live again, this time crying, and he was actually about to pretend to be on his deathbed. This is terrible, and I feel bad for Bambi because she was dragged for speaking the truth. Meanwhile, Scrappy remained silent on social media despite fans' entreaties for him to return and address the shocking revelations. As if things couldn't get any worse, a new piece of evidence that completely sealed Scrappy's fate emerged. A former PR consultant who had worked with Scrappy. In a hysterical manner, "You all are trying to ruin my baby. This is a send-up, and my son would never do something like this. The evidence is there, ma'am." Mama D is still out there defending a straight-up scandal. Several previously leaked DMs allegedly show that Scrappy had contacted them weeks before the ICU scandal broke, asking for advice on how to create a viral moment. Scrappy needs to get some buzz. Bro, what's the best way to get people talking, consultant? Scrappy, what sort of buzz are you seeking? Music or personal life? Something significant, such as a bizarre life or death situation. People, I need something. Lil Scrappy's ICU scandal, a PR stunt gone wrong. You can't ignore * consultant man. That's risky, and if it backfires, it could ruin you, Scrappy. Trust me, I can flip it. He literally planned this from the beginning, so fans lost it. No, this is incredibly messy and insane. The backlash was swift and harsh. Even some celebrities started to respond to the scandal after it was revealed that Lil Scrappy had fabricated his health crisis for Cloud Bambi. Reality star Tokyo Vanity posted, "Look at this kind of clout-chasing nonsense that makes real stories look fake." Rapper Bowie Baz then went live on Instagram, laughing, "Man, I saw some crazy things, but this." At this point, Scrappy's entire reputation was at stake. Even those who had initially stood by him, such as Erica Dixon, were becoming agitated, and some of his own family members began to distance themselves from the situation. Meanwhile, Bambi was doing well. She gave a sit-down interview and, for the first time, shared her entire side of the story. I knew something wasn't right from the start, but when I tried to say something, she even hinted that she might sue Scrappy for defamation because his entire story had made her look like a liar when she was actually the one telling the truth. As all of this was happening, Scrappy finally broke his silence. But instead of improving things, he worsened them by posting a mysterious message on his Instagram story that read, "People love to hear the truth. People called me bitter, but I just wanted the truth to be heard." Oh, now he wants to play the victim, sir. You literally got C to admit it. Then, in the most unexpected turn of events, Scrappy deleted his Instagram account permanently, leaving fans to wonder if he would try to make a comeback, apologize, or end his career. Believe the worst. You guys will soon realize the truth, and the fans weren't having it. What was certain was that this scandal wasn't going away anytime soon, and the whole situation has left fans completely speechless. Did Scrappy plan everything from the start, or is there more to the story that we don't yet know? Will Bambi actually take legal action now that she's been vindicated, or will she just let the truth speak for itself? If we've learned one thing from this mess, it's that Scrappy was either lying or there's another side to this story that we're missing. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you don't miss any of the most recent updates on this crazy situation. Anything can happen in the world of celebrity drama. Quick change, and you don't want to learn about it last.